Scoot it.
Welcome back to another episode of Wheel to Wheel. Grant Case, it's so good to see you. It's race week
Great
again.
to see you.
We have the Canadian Grand Prix, which is one of my favorites because of Williams. But we're not doing a race prediction yet. We're doing a little something different. We got on a slight discussion last week talking about, okay,
Mhm.
Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri win the constructors, who's switching to one or not. But we got into a discussion basically just talking about numbers and what driver numbers we like best, which ones we like worst. I think George Russell may or may not have got us on the topic. So I built out a tier list to help us do this and to rank the numbers.
There we
I
go.
think, are we alternating or is this going to be public discussion between the two of us?
Oh man, I don't know. I say alternate because we can get through it faster. If we just sit there and blab,
Yap
we're gonna
about it. It'll
disagree
take
on
forever.
something.
A
Yeah.
fair point. You say that's not what the people want to hear. I'm kidding.
Uh,
All right. So don't freak out. You're not going to be able to see all of them, but I changed the background to when I drag the number up, you will be able to see. So Grant gets to start with Franco Colapinto, number 43.
I have no appeal to that number at all. I think right where it is probably where it stays. But I
You
mean,
really don't like you really don't like
I
43?
don't. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's been his number for forever. Like I'd have to look back into F2 and prior stuff. But I have no I have no knowledge on that, so I don't think it's cool.
I mean,
I
it
think
can
it's
be
C.
history based or it can literally be based solely on whether you think the number looks good.
True. Well, also, we kind of prefaced this last week too. Our minds both think of numbers and go like football bias or maybe basketball bias. Like there's background for our mental space on these.
So Troy
And
Polamalu.
yeah, I mean Troy Polamalu was cool, but I don't love the number. I just think it looks funky.
I think that's fair. I think I would have probably done a D or a C. I like the number. I was going to say I would probably put this number in C.
Yeah.
I like it. It's not my favorite. Number 5, it's hard to see once again. Bortoletto, I'm also putting in D.
Oh, dude, I think 5 is sick.
I don't like number 5. I've never
Albert
liked number
Pujols, man.
5. I've always been a number 5 hater. I don't know what it is about this number. It never does it for me. I've never liked it. I can't put it anywhere besides D. And I literally thought through this in my head. If I got number 5, I was going to shit on it the whole time. So I'm leaving it where it is.
Dude, that's tough. I think five's cool.
No, it's
But
such a gross, weird,
no,
average
I mean,
Joe.
you get to pick where it goes. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just
That's
saying
true. That's
I'm
true.
not a 5
Hey, dude,
hater.
that's on me. I got super defensive there. Super not cool on my part. All right. What is
All
this
right, I'm in
guy?
for a surprise.
Oh,
14,
14.
Fernando. 14's sick. 14's always been sick. I'll go A. I don't
Okay.
think it's like top tier, but I've always liked 14.
I think it is also a clean number. I'm a fan of 14, most definitely. This one right here, the driver in which it is owned by is not
Ruins
great.
it.
I like 30.
Oh my god.
I'm putting 30 flat at B.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not putting that at A, but I do like it. I just think it looks cool.
It's certainly not the ugliest one out there. I mean,
But it's Liam Lawson.
it's Liam Lawson.
Liam Lawson.
Liam. It's
All right, well
tough.
now you can see yours, so this makes it a little bit easier to start with. The Ollie.
87. Ollie. I like Ollie. I again I don't have anything to like reference with 87. That being said, I don't like hate it, but I'd probably go C. I
I think
mean,
it's good. I think 87 makes me think of somebody that's humongous.
yeah, it makes me think of like an O lineman.
Makes me think of Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, yeah,
So
true.
that's immediately where my brain goes. 22 is a great number. I think
22
it
is
is.
sick. Yeah,
It's always
I've
been
been a
great.
22 guy.
Always a cool player as 22. I think it's above 14.
Yeah, I completely agree. 22 seems fast. That's why I
It
like
does.
22.
And I think once again it's a parallel for football. Like we have the running back room wearing the 20s. They're the quicker guys. So I mean, for me, I like it. I like Yuki. I don't dislike Yuki. I think it's always looked good on his car too. They've always had pretty good liveries. So
Yeah.
it's got the cool appeal for me. All right, mystery 10.
10. I like 10. I also like Pierre Gasly. I think 10's clean, kind of just like 30's clean. Like I'd probably put it above 30. I don't think it has as much of like a fast feel to it. But I mean, if we're talking F1, 10's in the points, so it doesn't suck too bad. Put it in front of 30. Put it top of B.
Okay.
Where would you put it?
I like that. I would say like 10's always pretty hit or miss for me but I feel like it's such a classic racing number.
Yeah.
It feels like somebody has to have it. Like it's always gonna be on the grid. Like somebody's gonna be racing with it. So
yeah,
I think it just makes sense. 55. Carlos Sainz. You don't like it, bro. You don't think this number is cool?
Look, I think 50. This isn't mine to put anywhere, but I'll give my take. Unsolicited take. I think Carlos Sainz made 55 cool. Carlos is 55. Yeah. I like 55 on Carlos. I don't like 55 in football. I don't like 55 and no one wears 55 in basketball that I know of. But like,
yeah,
it seems fast. I like it.
If it's anywhere else, but we're talking about it on the race car.
On the race car,
it looks so good.
It's close to top tier, I think. I mean, it does look sick.
I was flirting with this, but I'm not gonna. I think it can probably go here.
Yeah.
Or do you think it's here? I'll let you make the final call.
No,
I'm putting it in A, though.
Call. Yeah, I'd put it in A.
I do think I'm gonna have maybe some bias towards the repeat number. I think it just looks super good, especially for racing. Like
it's fast.
It's hard to beat. It really is. Okay. Let's see what the heck this is.
What's 18. My surprise? 18.
Lance.
I mean, I like it. I don't think it's a racing number though.
No, it's not a racing number. I'm with you.
I might have to go D.
D tier? Okay. I do not oppose that. I think it's a yucky number, dude.
I think it might just look a little funky on a car.
Yeah, I don't love it. I've never loved it. I think potentially the driver who's driving it doesn't help its case, but it's just never been a cool number in my opinion.
Yeah.
8 just feels like so square. It feels like you're a rectangle.
Dude, I think 8 by itself is cool though.
I think of like Kyle Orton on the Denver Broncos, like prior to Tim Tebow.
Crazy.
That's the poll I make. Not a cool number. Never will be in my head.
Wild.
That's where I go. 27 is a great number.
Oh, sick. 27 is dope.
I think I'm putting it in B though.
Sure.
I think it's a great number. I'm putting it in B. I also know what number I would put in S. And I'll wait till the end. But
yeah, I know what you're gonna put in S.
Oh, you think so?
Probably not, to be fair.
All right. 31.
I got nothing.
You either think this is cool or you think it's hot garbage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily love the driver. I'll put him with his partner down here and see.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. I like it.
Do you think it's cool?
I think it's cool, but I don't think it goes in B. I think you're right. I think sticking it right here is perfect. I would almost argue this number is better. I think it could be a B potentially.
I think 7 is
7 carries.
7 carries for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of, 23.
This is what I thought you were going to put in S.
I don't know if I can put in S. I actually like 22 better than I like 23.
Yeah.
But I do think it goes here. Oh.
Yeah, it goes up there.
Oh. I think it goes here. I think we break up the 2 Williams drivers. But they're just aura farming. That's kind of what we're just realizing.
They are, dude.
Dude, is the title for this video, what F1 driver's number has the most aura?
Probably get some views. Get some
see
clicks.
If it does well SEO-wise. Oh, 12. Yeah. Kimmy.
I'd put it with B. I mean, it's not my favorite ever.
What? I mean, you're putting 12 at B?
Do you think 12 is awesome?
12 is a sweet number. I think 12's been worn by greats in every sport ever.
Well, yeah, I mean it's Tom Brady, but I think
for racing, I hear you. For racing, I hear you.
If I'm gonna put that up there, like put it next to all the A numbers real quick.
Yeah, I guess for racing,
sticks out like a sore thumb. Put it.
14's not very good. 12's cooler than 14 in my opinion.
Oh, I think 14 is way cooler than 12.
So where do you want it in the B?
Between 30 and 27, probably.
Okay. Dang.
Nah, 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 nah. Put it behind 27. 27 is way cooler.
I think 27's. I like 30 a lot. I'm so biased, and I feel like this is classic, so you can't move it.
Yeah,
These are kind of unique, and 23 is just
best.
23 is like arguably the best player on the field half the time.
Yeah.
So it just has that feeling. 16. Hate that
No,
number.
dude.
I hate the number 16,
No
dude.
way.
I don't
I'm
like it.
so biased to who
Well,
that
yeah,
is.
it's your favorite driver in the entire
It's my
sport.
favorite driver.
16 is not a good looking number. 43 is so much cooler than 16.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. On a car?
That's the hottest take I've ever heard. Okay,
On
probably
a
on a
car?
car it may be
Dude,
cooler, but
16 looks like it belongs on Herbie from like the Disney movie back in the day,
no,
bro.
dude. No. 16 is there's something about 16 that makes you think it's the truth.
What? Because
Yeah.
it's divisible by 8? Like, I'm confused, brother.
No, because it's Chuck LeGreg.
I don't like it. I can't make myself put it up. I'll put it above 5 because I despise 5. I think it goes right here. I think 43 is a cooler number.
Sure. All right.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm giving it everything.
63.
We disagree on this. I know we disagree on this.
I've warmed up to it.
Really?
I kind of see your take on it.
Your placement, right? Did I play 16?
No,
or
it's
did
you. I just did 16.
I think it goes S.
I agree.
I think it's so random that it's cool.
I agree. I think
It looks fast.
it looks like it's a number you have because you have it for a reason.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a number you chose because you're like, I want that to be my number.
Mhm.
And that's the only reason I like the appeal of like a 31 or a 43. Like
Yeah.
they feel like they have something behind it. But 63 is, I know it's like a family number. I know the reasoning behind why he has it, but I do think just looks wise, it's so random. So it kind of makes it cool.
Yeah.
And it's
I think it's
George
so cool.
Russell. Okay, so this one is a bit of a caveat. Obviously, it's Max Verstappen, number 1, but he also rocks 33.
What do you think? We'll talk about 33 first.
33, I think, can go up there pretty high.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of 33. Repeat wise, I think it could go probably after 14 or maybe behind 55. I would even put on A potentially. But if we're going number 1, I don't like how number 1 looks on a car.
Well, I mean, it just
Obviously it's the championship car, so it has that factor. But if I'm just doing visually solely on its own, I don't love it. I also just don't know if we can even place it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard. I was trying to do the math to figure out if this was going to be me or you placing this. I'm glad it's not me because I don't know where I would. The premise is cool. The style, it's like.
It could also just be the font of the Red Bull right now because the font's horrific.
Fat. Yeah, it's goofy looking.
So also these fonts would be switched, by the way, the 22 and the 30, because this is, I believe.
Yeah, that's
incorrect fonts, which is interesting because I got these images from F1's website, so that's on them. All right, let's see what this is. 44.
Top tier.
Yeah, S. I 100% agree. 44 is such a good number.
No question.
I have to 100% agree. 6. I'm not a crazy fan of 6. I think 6 would fall in C tier as well.
Okay.
I think it looks granola. Jay Cutler, Bears, whatever.
Sure.
That's where my head goes. It just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like a number you would pick. So single digit, I feel like you're picking because you want a cool number. But then if you pick 6, it feels like all the good ones were taken already. It feels like 2 was taken. It feels like 3 was taken. It feels like 4 was taken.
2 is tough.
2 is tough, and nobody races with 2. So
I know. I think 6 is Hadjar to me.
It is. No, it fits
like
in.
It's all him.
Yeah. So I do like it, and I think he's my favorite rookie right now. By a long shot, he's just become my favorite, which is great because I was a total dickhead in the beginning of the year. Be like, well, I don't know if he's so good. Like I know anything because I don't. All right, 4.
I think 4 is pretty cool. I'm not going to give it S though.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll go behind 55.
Okay.
Like bottom of A tier.
Orlando.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. You don't like 81.
It's growing on me, but it's growing on me because it's Oscar and he's a savage.
I think 81 is a cool number. So I think it's, at least on a racing car, I like the higher numbers a little bit better because one, like as I said, it kind of feels like, oh, I picked this for a reason. I also do think of like a humongous tall receiver and all the time.
Yeah,
Like Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson Jr.,
Calvin
like
Johnson,
all
yeah.
these guys. Like
Chad Ochocinco.
he was 85. That's in his name, bro.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, I thought you were saying he was 81. I was like, brother, that
No,
was
we're
the
talking about
biggest
big
fumble.
receivers that
Yeah,
wore
yeah,
80
I know.
numbers.
I know. I was like, that's the biggest fumble I've ever
No,
seen
dude. Oh,
live
85.
on air. No. So I think it's great. I think it probably goes B. I'd give it probably maybe top of B.
Ooh, above 10?
No, I can't
In
do that.
front of 30 to me.
I think it's probably bottom of B, actually.
That's fair.
Okay, and then honorable mention, which I think would be S tier, was a driver that's not driving right now, but he might be next year. Valtteri Bottas rocks 77.
S tier. Top S tier. Coolest number.
So hold on, let's see if we can. Oh, you guys can see my screen, but I don't know if I could do S tier. It would probably be. It's funny enough. Then it's all the Mercedes drivers from the past 3 lineups. Numbers. So it's George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas. I think would be my top. I think in order it would probably. Oh, do you like 44 better than 63?
44 is my brother's number, and I think it looks sick on a car.
I do too. I think it's probably the best number.
Yeah.
Period. On the grid at the moment. And then I think if I could do in front of it, I would do 77 in front of it. It goes unbelievably hard on a race car.
So what number, if you were an F1 driver, you could pick any number, where would you put it to put yourself at like the top of S tier? What's your favorite number that you would put on a car?
And it has to be one that's not being used right now.
Yeah.
So I always used to pick 37 for my sports because when I tried out for my freshman year of lacrosse, obviously I was a freshman on JV, so we get last pick of all the uniforms. And I got last pick, and I show up, and I'm looking through these numbers, and it's a bunch of like bad numbers. So I picked the worst number I could possibly look for, because then I'm like, nobody's going to take this number ever. So I picked 37, not because I thought it was cool, not because of anything else besides it was bad, and I thought nobody would ever take it, so that I could pretend like I got my number every single time I got it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think I would race with that if I wanted to.
I think that would be kind of different. I think it'd be cool.
It would be different. That's the whole reason I took it. But as I've gotten older, 37's kind of worn on me. I love the number 30. I give this way too much thought, by the way.
Oh, dude. That was the point.
Do you know your answer or no?
Oh, yeah, I know my answer.
Okay, you go.
Growing up, playing all the F1 games, doing driver career, my team career, what have you, making my guy, and not being able to pick number 20 because Kevin Magnussen drove me nuts, dude. 20 is my favorite number. I think 20 fast. I would do that 7 days a week.
I think 20 is a great number. It's very cool and like clean.
Yeah, it's clean and simple.
Do you think that falls in here?
Oh, I put it in S tier because it's my favorite number, but I think it, like, blend wise, would look good between 22 and 23.
That's exactly where I had it. Yeah, I would maybe have to go 37 just because I can't make a decision for myself. But I've been.
I think 88. I think 88 would be funky.
I don't like all the round, bro. You got to give me some sharp.
How about Antonio Giovinazzi with 99?
So I was thinking in a car, 90 would look clean. Like 92 would look mean, in my opinion. Bro,
so random.
Dude, 92 would look sick, in my opinion. I don't love 99. I just have always felt like it's kind of like the flashiest, biggest number. Obviously, it is the biggest number you can have. So for that reason, you're trying to be flashy. So I don't want it to look like I'm being flashy, even though it's my birth year. So I guess there could be a deeper meaning to it. But I think I would have to.
I feel the same way about 00. Talking about flashy. I'm like, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, the 00 is weird. And I've tried to convince myself I like it, and I don't. It looks horrible.
I think just 0 is cool.
So sick. Yeah.
0's Zero's
So
awesome.
clean. So I think I would have to go 37, but I think that would pile me in the C tier because it looks poopy. Or it'd probably fall in B tier. I think I could go behind 27 or maybe
Yeah.
back into B tier. But if I were to try to be like as cool as possible, I mean, the 63 is just crazy to me. That's like it's just like I would have never picked that number because in my head I would have been like, think of the ugliest number you can think of, and I'd go 63.
Yeah.
It'd be like the
63.
first thing I did. So that's why I think it's probably the best because it has been made cool and you just wouldn't have picked it to be on a car. So
Right.
I don't know. Like I think I have to just lock 37.
Yeah. Love it.
All right. Well, I think this might be like I don't know if this is made or not, but you can go find this on Tier Maker if you want to do it yourself and totally disagree with us completely, which would be kind of fun. But yeah, dude, honorable mention Valtteri Bottas wins that every single year.
All day. All
So
day.
I'm trying to even think like who do we lose last year? Like K Mag was 20, so you would put him in S tier last year.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think of what else. Who else did we lose? Valtteri was 77, so he was S tier. Kicks other driver. Joe, what did Joe wear? 24?
Yeah, he's in the 20s, I think.
Oh no. Yeah, I was right.
I think he was
Dang, what a
24.
pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24.
Cool.
Who else did we lose? We lost K-Mag's other Haas driver. Perez. 11. Oh,
11's tough.
such a good number. That's
Yeah.
that's probably like my second favorite number is 11. So
11's tough.
11 is good, and it looks really good on a car. And when Max was one, he was 11. That was a really good look for the team.
Yeah, that was cool.
I think that's all we missed. I think everybody else
So.
is returning. Or Ricardo was 3.
Which I liked. I liked 3.
It was good. I did. Yeah, I don't know. I think Signs with the 55 is a great play, and he also wanted 5, but he couldn't rock it because of Vettel.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Well, I'll just do 55." Then he unintentionally made his brand for everything because it's Carlos Sainz, so it's back-to-back S's. So it's 55 because 5 is replacement for an S.
Heck yeah.
So kind of sweet. I don't know. I like numbers. I think probably because I'm in marketing. So I'm like, how does this appear to the viewer? How does
Yeah.
this
How does it come off?
So I've always liked that. It's a little something different. If y'all enjoyed, please let us know you enjoyed it. Grant, any other final words about numbers?
No final words about numbers, but be on the lookout for the Canadian Grand Prix predictions. And yeah, it will be a great race as the season has shown. Somebody will perform. It'll be great.
True. I'm pumped.
Heck yeah.
Later.
All right. Peace.